fuck up.
Let's move forward a little bit. Jonathan Majors, is they got a tape on him. Well, first of all, I don't like you. Number one, you sending me this some alleged stuff going on with him and Megan being married. We're not even gonna discuss that. That's still allegedly at this point. That's
they
not.
Said it happened over the weekend, friend.
Yeah, well, yeah, what? Yeah, all right. Yeah, I need more. I need more people.
Okay.
For me to believe that fully. I sent you something, so you had to figure out how to get me back. Because I won't reveal yours, because yours is a little bit way more personal than mine, which actually is more personal than mine. So that's really is personal. But you sent me.
I swear, like no. Here's the thing.
I was like, no, okay.
I honestly forgot about your encounter, but just because it's such.
I know it's hard to talk about.
And the weird part, the weird thing is about all this. See, now people are coming from Michael B. Jordan. Because Michael B. Jordan hold on. I got stuck to the chair again. In the latest edition of GQ, is talk. I guess they asked him about, everything, and he just credits him with being like his brother and like a good friend and or whatever. And clearly he waited till like the hype from all the drama, everything died down. But I think it's one of those. So Rolling Stones had some audio. They claim it was leaked of him admitting to strangling his ex-girlfriend.
Right. The lady that had the lawsuit and the charges that he had.
And this comes like literally like he's on a press tour right now.
For magazine. And we've been talking about that movie supposed to be awesome. And the trailer for I Ain't Gonna Front, it looks fucking good.
So everybody's saying what is Rolling Stones beef with Jonathan Majors, because they're the ones that broke the story the first time.
Right, because they're the ones that had the people. Didn't they have all the people they interviewed or like or not, that was from college and stuff, from like Yale and stuff? Like, yeah, he was an asshole then and blah blah blah.
Like different blind items or whatever.
Yeah, blind items. Thank you. That's what I was thinking.
At this point, I told y'all, and I don't know if y'all been like I spoke about this, the Justin Baldoni and Ryan Reynolds shit with Blake Lively. I'm surprised these publications have not learned their lessons from the lawsuit that is currently in place against the New York Times, from a defamation case. I don't know why these publications keep doing this shit as if print is not dying and all this stuff, and y'all not laying people off left and right. But I'm interested to see if
the New York Post, the New York Times. It's the Times. Okay.
I think that is against the Times, because that was like an op-ed. No, it wasn't even an op-ed. It was like I can't remember what it was, but however the Times published that, it was almost as if they said stated stuff about Justin that was factual, but it was defamation.
Oh, no, it is the New York Post.
It's the Post?
Uh-huh.
Okay, they kind of salacious anyway.
Yeah, that's
I'm
just making sure.
Doesn't make it right. So I'm gonna say it again. I'll be interested to see if
no, I'm thinking you're right again. I googled those.
It was a big deal. Because that's why I thought it was the Times, because it was a really, really big deal. And I was like, yo, them niggas that just laid off people.
Yeah, Justin Baldoni insists patriotic New York Times stay in Blake Lively case. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So I'll be interested to see if Majors, like tries to sue them or anything, because y'all got it out, and not excusing his behavior. We already talked about this on here. I think
it's real. Like, I'm not excusing what he did, like you said, but it's like real weird that y'all dropped this right before the movie drops next week.
Because I I know what y'all trying to do. We know what y'all trying to do. And somebody is friends with that young lady over there. Because this.
That's what I was going to ask you. That's literally, that's what I was going to ask you. I was like, do you think that you know somebody over there?
You know somebody over there, because this doesn't, because nobody else like had this. This seems like this is something that TMZ would have. And that's the thing. It's like, we live in a day and age where nobody has any sort of integrity when it comes to like journalism anymore, because everybody wants to be the first person to drop the hot tea, right? And I'm not saying that this should not be public knowledge. We're aware that something happened. We all saw the video. He was found guilty of whatever. So whatever happened inside that courtroom, they were able to prove enough where, he was, on probation or whatever. So something, that showed me something came up in discovery, right? Do I believe that people can make mistakes and deserve a redemption story? I, as a Chris Brown fan, I'm gonna be real. Yes, I believe that people do make mistakes, and I also think that people need, like rehabilitation. I always said, for me, I felt like Jonathan Majors should have fell back a little bit. I still stand by that.
Yeah, but this Magazine Dreams movie, it sucks because a lot of people was involved in this project, so
yeah.
I could see why he would fall back on this
one. Or it's like, when controversy surrounded certain films, this person just wasn't on the junket. We've seen that before with people where, how is it? I guess it's saying that my battery's dying, but I guess that we've seen that in the past where people that person just really wasn't on the press tour. So the Jonathan Majors things is interesting because I see so much interesting discourse surrounding him, and for people that look like us, that it just seemed like they have always just kind of wanted this man to lose.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds crazy considering and given what we just spoke about when it comes to, these weird Kanye fans and R. Kelly, right? But a lot of the stuff that I hear people say, like it ain't surprisingly from the Anglos, it is from the Negroes. And I don't know if that, I wonder where that stems from. And part of me feels like because he's not a stereotypical sex symbol, because he comes across a little desperate and corny, and they feel like, well, he was dating white women, strictly dating white women before he got with Megan Good. And so you using Megan Good as this prop for your redemption story for people to gravitate towards you, where we don't believe this, we think this is all just press. Like this is to repair his image. And once he's back in good graces, he'll probably leave her for a white woman.
Ooh, so you think that's a deeper...
I'm telling you, I wonder if that is the case. And I have seen a little bit of discourse around that.
Could be. It could be. I just know that, man. And then the whole situation is messed up. Like it's
interesting because it's not like I just, where we're used to people kind of just like I said, removing themselves from the spotlight. Jonathan Majors has been very adamant and very pressed in the spotlight. And I just,
and it, like going back to your original statement about Rolling Stone with the friend, I looked up here. This tape was released to Rolling Stone exclusively. So I'm like, how did like you said earlier, how did it skip TMZ, the Shade Room, I'm thinking about all the other. What's the other one? Drudge Report. I'm thinking of all those other Reuters.
I'm thinking about it, even not even necessarily just from gossip standpoint. I'm thinking from
Like Vulture. I'm talking about respectable places.
yeah, that's
CNN.
all like the Times, LA Times, New York Times, like all of these publications, and this is where you went. This is why I was like, this sounds like somebody is somebody's friend over there.
Yeah, you're right. Somebody. It's just like, we got something for his ass. What is her name? The young lady that he was that he assaulted.
And what if it's AI?
Now that's what I would do if I'm Jonathan Majors. Or don't say nothing and let people. Yeah, don't say nothing.
I wouldn't say nothing.
Or do you? Let's get our PR hats on here, Dom. Or do you leak something that has somebody else start putting out there that is AI?
You could do that, or he just kind of in this place just because he on his. I just wouldn't even acknowledge it.
Don't even.
Yeah, and honestly, if I was the person like over publicity, I honestly kind of would pull him. I would pull him from the press tour. Because I mean, and a lot of the clips that we're likely seeing are like it is gonna just be journalists coming in and out the room. I don't know if they're gonna do screeners or anything for this.
Though they were coming through, they got under control most of these press junkets.
Yeah, for the most part, but then you get people that kind of slide off the rails a little bit. But I think that he should. I think he kind of got to just chill. I think I wouldn't even acknowledge it or quietly do something, just because to me that's weird.
It's weirdo.
So
let's jump into we said we weren't going to talk about truth.
Hey y'all, if y'all like what y'all see here on Everyone Needs an Aquarius, be sure to like, subscribe, and share our podcast with your friends because we got all the tea. And if you want to check out more stuff from us, be sure to hit that button right there on the right side so you can see other stuff and again share it with everybody.